If you are a complete beginner or just starting to meditate, it doesn't matter. What we will cover in this video will help you to become a meditator in 10 minutes. First of all, if you are someone who put meditation on a pedestal and think that it is an activity that only enlightened people or people who are advanced in their spiritual journey can do, then we first of all need to break that misconception for you to become familiar with the practice. Because anything that we put on a pedestal, we will automatically create a gap between where we are and where this thing is, and it will automatically create a block between opening ourselves to it, so that we automatically feel like we're not eligible or capable to do it. Anybody can meditate. Everybody can be a meditator, because we all have this inner divine being inside of us. And if we all have it, there must be a way for all of us, available for all of us, to communicate and connect with this being. Meditation is just a communication channel, the channel that we use to communicate with our inner being, with the self within us. Also, another misconception that there is a right way and a wrong way to meditate. There is no right or wrong way to meditate, or a specific length to meditate. I mean, you can meditate for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, half an hour, 40 minutes, 1 hour. Doesn't matter. It is totally up to you. And obviously it might develop over time, the way how you communicate with your own inner being. This communication style might change, might vary, might grow, but there's no right or wrong way. And in this video, we will set those fundamentals so that you will become a meditator in just 10 minutes. But obviously, afterwards, it's on you. It's up to you. You can definitely change and adjust and evolve the way how you communicate with your own inner being. Meditation is a communication that we establish with the universe, with the divine. It is a way how we communicate with the divine inside of us as well, inside all of us, because we are a part of the universe. And that is why whatever we see in the universe, whatever we think that, oh, it is magical, it is so great, look at this nature, look at this divine, look at this universe, we actually are a part of it. But in order for us to be able to communicate with this part inside of us, this divine part inside of us, we need to slow down what is not divine, actually. I mean, I don't want to say that our mind, our thinking mind, is opposite of divine, but it is made to help us in a totally different way, in a different setting. And our heart and our mind is two different entities, and our inner being is connected with our heart space. So meditation will help us get closer and closer to this heart space and put the mind at work where it is best to, give us value, provide us value, and divide the rules and responsibilities of these two entities, the mind and the heart. So the meditation is where we open our hearts more, when we slow down the work and the process of our thinking mind. And when it is slowed down, the heart space will rise up, and it will give us the fertile place and the soil for us to communicate with the divine in a better way. Before we start, if you would ask me, do I need any tools before I get on meditating, I can show you some of the tools that I use, but they are not a must. They are just nice to haves, because for meditation, as I said, you don't need anything specific. But if you would ask me, I have one cushion that I love to use. I put under, I sit on it. It just helps me a lot. And the way how you want to utilize a cushion like this is totally up to you. I just slip on it and I kind of use the half of it to sit on it. So I kind of like use it as a stabilizer for my back rather than just to have something underneath me. The second thing is an eye cover. Sometimes I like to use this because if you're meditating on a daylight, the light might get into your eyes and distract you, but it is not a must. Again, as I said, it's just something that I like to use. You may, if you know, I am someone that I get motivated with the tools and stuff that I have. Before I get onto something new, I just love to get the tools before I start. I kind of feel like more ready when I have those tools. If you're someone like me, feel free to purchase those things. But again, these are not necessaries. They are not showstoppers. If you don't have this or this cushion, that doesn't mean that you can't start meditating now. And the last thing, some people like to lit a candle and look at its light in order to focus their attention on a specific point. Again, it's not a must. You can close your eyes for sure if you feel like keeping your eyes open and focus on one subject like this. I mean, if you think that it's easier for you to keep your focus like that rather than, closing your eyes, maybe when you close your eyes, a movie just starts to appear in your eyes, you don't like it. It's totally fine. You can have one candle and lit a candle and look at the candle when you're meditating. Again, it's just a preference. It's not a must. The environment. It is better to be in a quiet place, that's for sure. But again, if you right now, for example, in the room that I'm in, there's this air con working, and I can hear its sound, and the stable sounds like this is good when you're meditating because you can focus your attention on something stable in the environment, and you can listen to it, and you can almost like lock your attention and your focus on something stable. That's why people actually use a candlelight, because when they focus their vision on something, they almost like lock their whole focus on something. It's just they find it easy in that way. Again, it's not a must. Even if you hear kids playing outside, you can focus to listen to them, and you can even choose to lock your attention and your focus on the kids and their, the sound that they're making while they're playing. It's totally up to you. As you can see, there's a bunch of flexibility in meditation. There's no even a strict rule to follow. They're just like suggestions. Easiest way to start is to focus your attention on your breathing. When I breathe through my mouth, almost like I can feel that the air is coming down from the earth, follows a path, and then but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just focus on your breathing. You don't have to follow a path. Just keep your focus on your breathing, follow your in and out breaths, and whenever there is a thought entering to your mind about, okay, what should I do after I finish this practice? Should I watch another video about this after I finish this? Or should I have a coffee after I finish this? Or what kind of like day is waiting for me. Oh, it's a busy day, I have lots of meetings and all. Any type of thought that comes and intrudes almost your space, because now it is your time, it is your space, we've created the space. Anything, even if it's about your life, probably it's about your life most of the time, even if it's about your life, just claim your space, that this time is for you. You made this time for yourself, and say to yourself that while you're slowly becoming aware of those like intrusive thoughts and creating a space between you and those thoughts, say to those thoughts like lightly that this is my time right now. This is my time right now. I claim this time for myself. Your time will come, not right now. And just slowly create a space between those intrusive thoughts, whatever they might be, and your being, your time, your practice at this moment. So this is the most basic, fundamental, important part of meditating, because there will be thoughts, there will be lots of thoughts coming into your mind, because when there is nothing for mind to chew on, it will always keep looking for something to think about, to find an answer to a problem, or just to something to develop on. But as we mentioned in the beginning, we're trying to communicate deeper with the heart space. So the mind, then the thinking mind, should be its dimmer switches almost like should be lowered and lowered and lowered, so that we can hear the voice of the divine and the voice of our heart space even more. The crucial thing is, even if you know, okay, I should minimize my thinking mind and keep my focus in my internal being or in my breathing and lock my focus, it might be so tricky to recognize that you're doing the thinking. It might take a couple of minutes for you to even recognize that you've been following a thought. Like the thought might come into your space as okay, should I have a coffee after meditating? And then if you're not aware of it, the next thought will follow it, and you might say to yourself that, okay, no, not coffee, because I'm trying to minimize my caffeine intake, so I should maybe brew a tea, and then after breakfast I can have a coffee. You see, the third thought just follows the other one, so it just keeps going and going and going. So the crucial thing is to become aware that you are actually following a thought and you're just going after it. When you become aware of it, and in the beginning you might recognize that you're following a thought maybe after, let's say, a minute, and then it's going to be 30 seconds, and then it's going to be 10 seconds. Some days it's going to be longer, some days it's going to be shorter time for you to spot that you are doing the thinking. And once you recognize that you're following a thought, what I invite you to do is to recognize it and then slowly claim your time here. It is my time right now. Not that decision. I don't need to decide on that at this moment. It is my time at this moment. Claim your time, claim your space, and then focus on your breathing. In and out breath, or focus your attention on the sound of the air conditioner in the room, or the sound of your refrigerator in the room, or the the candlelight that your eyes are locked, or the kids playing outside. So again, lock your focus on the thing that you've chosen to locked on, and again, come back, keep doing and keep doing. In breath, out breath. In breath and out breath. And during those times where you keep your focus on the subject of your attention, you don't have to do anything. For meditation, you don't have to specifically do anything or expect much. Just allow the divine to come into your presence, and then allow the divine to guide you during that, at this given time while you're meditating. And don't have much expectation. Don't force yourself to do things in a certain way. Don't try to put yourself on a box. Don't try to correct yourself. Yes, recognize when you are following a thought and make sure that you claim your space back. But do not get disappointed or angry at yourself that you're again following a thought for the 5th time. Just come back. Recognize if you're upset or angry at yourself or disappointed that you have to, call yourself back from following a thought for 10th time. It's just okay. Just come back. Just come back. Just come back. And when you genuinely felt that it's enough for this day, for the session, you can slowly finish your practice and thank yourself for sparing this time just for yourself out of your busy day. And just, you can make a promise to yourself that you're gonna be here again before you go to bed, maybe, or the next morning. And that's all there is to it. And congratulations, now you are a meditator. I hope you liked this video and this video helped you in some way. If you have some more suggestions video suggestions for me to record about meditation, you can drop a comment. I'll be happy to read those comments and work on them with a new video. Hope that you'll have a wonderful time and keep meditating. Thank you for watching this video. Until next time, please take care.